There we go. Now, while I wait for people to come in, before I start proper, how about just for some fun, let's see. I read the Gaming Alexandria article with maybe some music. A bit low, though. A bit lower in volume. In the background. Oh, myself. I'm probably going to do the Project Ascend test a bit later. Because I haven't played the game. I haven't played this prototype just yet. So, I kind of need to actually check it out before I, check it out. Anyway, the Fairyland story. Let's try reading this before I start. This is Gaming Alexandria's article on the Fairyland story. In collaboration with the fine folks over at Forest of Illusion and Hard for Games, Gaming Alexandria is proud to reveal a never-before-seen unreleased port of the Fairyland story for the Nintendo Famicom. Released in arcades in 1985, the Fairyland story is very much a predecessor to Taito's other cutesy platform games like Bubble Bobble and the New Zealand story. A Famicom port was developed in 1986 with Taito's approval, and as a relatively accurate port of the original arcade game. It made a brief appearance in Japanese magazines in March 1986, but was cancelled soon after and never heard from again. Okay, before we continue, let me click that. So, yeah. The link shows a web archive of the scan of the magazine, which shows the one screenshot of the Famicom version of Fairyland story. Oh, yeah. Myself, I'll get to that in a bit, okay? It was mostly just, I think there were mostly just some graphical issues with, like, the pizza bosses, the pizza eating contest. Anyway. This port was thought to be lost, or at best in the hands of a Japanese collector. That was until 2022, when avid console modder Fenris Wolf Retro found a copy of the game hiding in plain sight on an eBay lot of untested Famicom games. What? eBay? You're kidding me. Oh, can you give me your Discord, actually? Is it the same as your, Is it the same as your YouTube, I guess? I don't know, stuff like that. But yeah, I'll get to it. Doing some basic math, this one-of-a-kind prototype was bought for just over $1. Oh, that's cheap. Oh yeah, it's on the spreadsheet. Alright, I'll get to it then. I apologize myself. I tend, like, usually when I'm not streaming, I'm, like, hardly even on the internet. You know, because my real life stinks, basically. I'm thrown around a lot. But, yeah. The card is dated April 25th, 1986, and appears to be a debug build. The layouts are only rarely the same as the arcade original. Even when they are matching, the enemies are often swapped. The arcade game ends at level 101 with a boss fight. The Famicom port is never-ending, looping after level 50. Pressing select lets you skip around levels, and if overused can result in some game-breaking fun. Now, over here is a Hard for Game video on the ROM dump. I'll just scroll past that, because I'm sure everybody who's curious about this already saw that video. This article will mainly focus on the history, as Hard for Games has made a quality video above discussing the dumping process. We highly suggest you give it a watch. The ROM can be downloaded here. I got it already. Special effects to Tony Weisentainer, Frank Cifaldi, Lee Tercy, Tokamet2, Fiskit, Calico, and Fenris Wolf Retro, providing help in researching these materials. Game details. There are no fairies in the Fairyland story, sadly. You are Ptolemy, a young witch searching for the Holy Island stolen by the evil dragon / basilisk Dracolisk. Ptolemy is still a witch in training, and the only spell she can do is transforming enemies into cakes. To survive, she can repeat the witchcraft until the enemies disappear or push their cake-covered bodies off a ledge. The Fairyland story was the brainchild of Hiroshi Sugino, often going by Onijust, a young game designer who worked for both Taito in Japan and Taito America. As a teen growing up in Takaoka, Japan in the late 70s, Sujito spent hours at the local supermarket playing Space Invaders and often hung around nearby arcades and computer stores. He became fascinated with video games, winning several game design contests in high school and eventually landing a job at Taito in 1983. Sujito started in the MSX division, doing computer ports of arcade games like Elevator Action and Chack and Pop, and later an original title called... I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that. Shortly after release of that game, Taito decided to slow down MSX production in favor of the newly released Nintendo Famicom, and Sujito got transferred to their arcade division in Yokohama. Inspired by games like Namco's Dig Dug and Broderbund's Apple II version of Lode Runner, he wrote a proposal for a single-screen platforming game with one key idea: crushing an enemy with cake. Taito loved the idea, and staff members like programmer Kazutomo Ishida came in to turn Sujito's design into the Fairyland story. The Fairyland story was not a popular game compared to Taito's next single-screen platformer Bubble Bobble, with ports which were few and far between. Hoppy published an MSX port under their GA something branding in 1987. The Nintendo Famicom port was announced in 1986 as a forthcoming title for the popular home console. Blah blah blah. Using arcade screenshots, this preview from the March 1986 version of Family Computer Magazine is one of the only sources we have for the original Famicom port of the Fairyland story. Coincidentally, the other two games on this page, Great Swordsman and Pit Stop 2, were also cancelled. Ouch! There is very little information regarding who developed the Famicom port of the Fairyland story. It could be Taito, Hot B, or even an unknown contractor. In 2003, an anonymous user going by Kiwi hopped into the 2chan image board, claiming to be one of the people behind both the Famicom and SX conversions. They claimed that the Famicom port of the Fairyland story was scrapped due to quality concerns, and that the team moved on to the MSX version shortly after. This cannot be verified, but if it is true, then that means either Taito or Hot B handled the conversion. To further understand what we had, we messaged video game researcher Calico to help search for clues in the ROM. Immediately, the game reminded Calico of another Famicom title, Chack and Pop, released in arcades in 1984. Comparing title screens, both ports have an identical font, copyright, and similar HUDs. The sound drivers, though not a perfect match, have both referenced the same RAM addresses when writing the sound registers for sound effects. There is a good chance that the developer that converted Chack and Pop to the Famicom is the same developer that would later do the Fairyland story. The Famicom port of Chack and Pop was contracted out to TOS. Although is that how you pronounce it? Oh, I think I remember hearing it pronounced Tosei. Not toes like toes. Like, not your tippy toes. Tosei. Excuse me about that. Although you may not be familiar with that name, you've almost certainly played at least one game developed by them. Founded in November 1979, Tosei has reportedly worked on over 2,020 games, going as far back as SNK's arcade title Sasuke vs. Commander in 1980. Tosei did a couple of NES/Famicom games for Taito, including a version of Space Invaders and a tie-in for the 1988 film Akira. We have no information on who specifically at Tosei was involved in the port, as neither the Fairyland story nor Chack and Pop contained any credit, public or hidden. And there's the comparison. Here's the part where things get weird. As many of you know, many archives from inside Nintendo were leaked onto the internet between 2020 and 2021. This Gig Leak gave us access to comprehensive spreadsheets from the Nintendo Lot Check. The Lot Check was a process that evaluated a game's quality before manufacturing in the days of the Famicom and Nintendo Entertainment System. When a title receives a Nintendo seal of quality, it can make it onto store shelves. Using this information, we know that the American division of Hot B submitted a finished NES version of the Fairyland story to Nintendo in January of 1990. In January of 1990? That is roughly 4 years after the Famicom port was cancelled. Even stranger, the game in the lot check is 48 kilobytes and uses CNROM, while our prototype is 24 kilobytes and uses NROM. At Nintendo of America, this mysterious second version of the Fairyland story had the worst internal rating of any US NES game, going from 18 out of 40 to a glamorous 16 out of 40. For comparison, other games receiving that grade were Chubby Cherub Muscle! City connection! And then on urban chat! Okay, I gotta get a certain image. I gotta get a certain meme gif for that. Where is that Miyamoto thumbs down image? I gotta prepare that for this game. That is worthy of that. Miyamoto thumbs down. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's all over the internet. Here we go. Let's see where. No, it has to be in reverse. We need the reverse version. We need a reverse version. We need a reverse version where it's thumbs down. I found the version where he gives the thumbs up. I need a reverse version where he gives the thumb down. Oh shoot, this is actually harder to find than I thought it was gonna be. Here we go. Ha ha ha, no. Let's see. Yeah, here it is, here it is. Alright, I got the image. Okay, I got it ready for this stream now. Okay, 498. Here we go. All right, this will be our stream image for the night. All right, let's go back to that article. Where did I? Here we go. This could be a situation similar to Taito's Rainbow Islands, where two different NES ports were made by separate developers, one for Japan and another for North America and Europe. Alternatively, since our prototype is only half the levels of the arcade original, it might be that the game submitted to the lot check, which has double the PRG, is actually the same game with all 101 levels. Whatever the case is, we now know that there is an alternate, finished version of the Fairyland story that remains lost. No screenshots or previews are known to exist of this version, and we have no information on whether a prototype still remains. Maybe one day, the final version will be found within the archives of Hot B or a Nintendo Game Console's closet. Considering the high-profile stuff that has been found these past couple of years, it's entirely plausible. The hunt will never end. For now, please enjoy this version of the Fairyland story for the Nintendo Famicom, which I will proceed to now do. Alright, let's stop that music, pump up the volume a bit, and get out the start FCUX, because reasons. Yes, apparently Nintendo thinks City Connection's lousy. I'm sorry, Vapor Pony. Alright, so we got a title screen right away. Let's get the screen on screen. Oops. Whoops. Why is it trying to capture that? There we go. It's playing the auto demo. Give me a second. Oh. Oh gosh. Now this will basically be a fairly casual gaming session. I think that one's a spammer. How silly. Just putting weird spam in there. Dumb messages. Tisk tisk. Hold on. I'll deal with it. I guess if I got a spammer, that's a good sign for my stream's popularity. Yeah, very ban. One moment, I gotta get on my YouTube. Since, you know, I don't really need to moderate much, so I don't have, like, moderators, but looks like now I'm gonna need to get on my YouTube and ban somebody. Give me a second. There we go. That user is now hidden, so we won't be getting any spammy messages from him. Anyway, let's start. Where are my controls? Are my controls? Oh, is my joypad configured? Probably not. Oh, jeez. Give me a second here. Down, left, right. Select, start, BA. There we go. Now, let's, get started, I guess. So here I am. I'm turning people into cake, and I'm... Oh, let's get that. I don't even know what that is, but it makes me all flashy and stuff, so it looks cool. Yay! I cleared a level. Let's make a save state. Okay, so save state is L. Okay. I got crushed by the thing. Okay, let's load the state again. Okay, so that's possible. I could stand on this guy's head. Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, yeah, I can apparently just cheat my way through the game. If I just hit someone with cake, I turn them into cake enough times, they just die. It's basically a single screen sort of platformer slash action game by Taito. Very similar in style to, well, it's like the predecessor to Bubble Bobble. So it's, you know, it's a game basically like that style. Oh, let's try to get that. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it makes me all flashy. Yeah. Alright. Hey, those guys kind of look like Bubble Bobble already. Oh, I got a coin. Yep. Ooh, I died. Load to state. Oh, I think I hit save instead of load. Oops. Yes, considering what I read on the Game in Alexandria article, it seems like an appropriate gift. Because that is basically a summary of the whole thing about the lot check for this game. Yes. Miyamoto is like, ugh, this game worse than Urban Champion. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why we put game worse than Urban Champion on our Nintendo? Oh shoot! I accidentally loaded a save that took me all the way to level 2. Okay, let's just cheat our way to level 5. Here we go. This is where we were, right? What kind of Zelda game specifically are you thinking about? Oops. Death animation. I was? Oh shoot. Okay. Oops, I accidentally skipped. Oh jeez. There we go. There we go, here we are. I don't know how realistic it'd be to expect another NES Zelda prototype. Like, after the Famicom disc system one we got was like a case of extreme luck. Uh-oh. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't fry the cake. Dude, you jump horrible. There we go. There we go. I don't really get the logic, but they're cake. You kill people by turning them into cake. So basically, it's like being Majin Buu. What's this door do? Oh, it says me all the way there. Let me get that book. It's the Book of Madura. You wanted Zelda? There you go. There's the Book of Madura. I just got the Book of Madura. Yes, the dragon looks similar to the ones from Bubble Bobble, which is funny because this is the same developers. I know. Okay, let's try to bait this guy. Hello? Hello? How do you do this? He just died on his own? He just spontaneously combusted? What the heck was up with that? What was all going on there? What? How am I? How do I get out of this? I'm literally stuck. I have a feeling this is not how the level's meant to look. Oh boy. So will the enemies just spontaneously die if I just idle around for a bit? Just like before? I mean, I guess logically, if you're literally stuck inside something like that, you'd eventually suffocate from the lack of airflow. But it's kind of funny to see that in this game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to resolve this. I don't know how you're supposed to resolve that. Maybe you're supposed to, oh. Okay, so maybe you're supposed to jump. Oh, jeez. This has dumb Castlevania-type jumping. Oh, yeah, I could jump on his head. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What? Yay! That just killed everyone for me. Thank you, game. Problem is, how do I get back up there? Oh, those people literally just came back. You know what? Let's just, skip this level. Welcome to the bonus land. F. F in the chat, guys. Press F to pay respects. Yes. F for failure. Oh boy. Man, now that you all know that lot check thing, you're all really wanting to rail this game, aren't you? Uh-oh. I don't know. I think saying it's worse than Urban Champion is kind of pushing it. Oh, let me get that. Coin. Oh. There we go. Basically, it's a more simple, more basic and simple Bubble Bobble mechanics. I mean, it kind of makes sense for Nintendo to reject this in 1990, considering, you know, Bubble Bobble was out by then. In fact, they were probably, I think they may have been working on Bubble Bobble 2 at that point. Oh. Oh. Look at me, I got turned into a hat. And then he went poof. Just went poof. I don't know. I can't make sense out of that. I'm still just a hat. There we go. Now I'm more than just a hat. Oh. Hold on. Oh, wow. This one really gets you. There we go. Oh, this one looks like it has a hole in the bottom here. Yep, it's a wraparound. Oh dear. I don't know how that happened, but that works. The Hatland story. Yeah. Boom. Man, imagine being crushed by cake. How do I get down there? Ow. The heck was that? Oof. Once again, a guy just spontaneously died on his own. That's nice. Oof. Is enemy spontaneously dying some weird debug mechanic? Because I have a feeling it's like something that's not really supposed to happen. Let's see. Yeah, it just happens there. It just happens sometimes, I guess. Like, sometimes your enemies just die, and there's nothing really you can do. Sometimes you die, and there's nothing you can really do. Don't fall in there. Good grief. I hate the jumping in this game. Why does this have Castlevania jumps? Why? Why does this have Castlevania jumps? There's no momentum, no physics. Okay, so that's a way to die that's new to me. Is there a certain threshold of enemies I need to beat before that automatic clear just queues? Oh. I hate these games' physics. Wow. I don't think there's anything I can do here. Oh, there's like nothing I can do there. Whatever. Next level. Oh, great. We're having a Dr. Fart chat again. And the enemies just all respawn on death. That's annoying. Ugh. Mechanics proof. Boom. That works out. So will this one just die? Yep, that one just dies. Oh. There we go, just wash the ghost. It's probably gonna spell out fairy, like, to be realistic about it. Since we only got like 50-some stages, like that's the only word it would spell that makes sense. I don't know how I died there. Dr. Onara. What? You're just trying to make up all sorts of Dr. Fart jokes. Oh, jeez. That. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it makes me look all flashy. Let's see if I can, like, touch an enemy or something. Oh, well, I can do that. Interesting AI minute there. Wizard. There we go. Oh, what's that? Oh, I don't figure out what that is. Only 1,000 points? Oh, lame. And it doesn't even give me invincibility or anything cool like that. Fast forward a bit. There you go. That guy just dies on his own. Oh. Oh wait, let me grab that. Yay! Oh, it's giving me points for every step I make. That's kind of silly. Oh. Ugh. There we go. There we go. And, guess we get underneath. There we go. I can't get up there. Hold on. This is probably meant to teach me some new jump tech. Let's see. Okay, I can jump on top of the dinosaurs. But I gotta watch my walk. I got the book. It's the book that killed them all. I don't know how that works. What was it? Was that some cursed Bible or something? There we go. Well, let's see the eye. The eye looks a bit crooked there. Woo! Oh. Oh, what's this do? Oh! Oh, wow, this made me skip the round 37. Okay. Works for me. Alright. I'll wait for that one to die. There we go. There we go. Oh shoot. I can't fall in that spot. Annoying. There we go. Wait for him to die. Oof. Ridiculous platform jumping here. No? Uh-oh. Oh, toasty. You know, I should probably just do the dragon. Whoa. Okay. There we go. There should be R. Why does this girl want to destroy Cake so much anyway? What did Cake ever do to her? Give her diabetes? Again, I don't think the game's actually that bad. Like, let me be quite blunt. Nintendo's let publish worse games. There we go. Yeah, if Nintendo of America's word is that it was worse than Urban Champion, then like that says something, you know? That really says something about the cancellation for quality concerns. Oh, I should collect that. Oh yeah, look at my score going up just by walking. Oh. Ugh. That's kind of dumb, but... Oh. Oh no, I didn't get the Book of Medora! Oof. Ah, too close. The collision's a bit stricter than I thought it was. Here we go. Let's, oh. Did that umbrella not work? This isn't good. If there's even 2 enemies remaining, that guy appears and tries to get you to go faster in killing them. I hate the jump physics. Whatever, just skip to 48. Oh. There we go. Oops. Wow, how am I supposed to reach that? Oh, really? Really, game? Really? I think it seems like how she's on that platform for a moment and then slides off. Because low collision. deal with this one? There we go. Now fast forward, you will die. There we go. So this is apparently the last level in this build, from what I remember hearing. I can't get... Okay, there we go. I got the stick thing. Oof. Oh, dang, I just need to kill that one, too. How dumb of me. There we go. There, and there's why. Oh wow, a name Saint Giga Movement. I like that name, Saint Giga Movement. Hello. So that would have been the last stage in this version, and then I think it loops back to the start. Yep, that's definitely the start point again. So then I heard that if you keep skipping stages, things will get really screwy. So let's do that. Seems like nothing too special is happening yet. Man, they don't even change up the enemies to make it harder or anything, do they? They just duplicate the stages. That's very lame. It was very common for early Famicom arcade ports to be really gimped compared to the original arcades. Like, a lot of people may remember, well, obviously, people here would remember Donkey Kong, which is missing the Pie Factory. That's actually one of the ones that was better off. There's only one level missing, rather than, like, half the damn content like this. Or, like, Iki. Iki also had, like, half the content removed for its Famicom version. Hello, Naruto. How'd I die instantly? Did you guys see that? I died instantly. I died instantly. Let's see that again. Okay, I didn't die instantly that time. I don't know. That's a bit weird. I guess I gotta make it skip really lots for me to get the weird glitchy shit. Maybe it was a misplaced enemy. I don't know. It seemed like it only happened once, so maybe it was a weird fluke. Oh, well, that was... The Tire Sound stuff I uploaded is practically nothing compared to what was put on Web Archive a bit ago. Did you see that? Oh, that archive is, like, beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you. And it really does sound like stuff you'd never hear elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like, obviously there's, like, nature sounds and whatnot, but there's also a lot of, like, very peculiar ambient synthesis. Like, that you know, stuff I'd never really hear in, like, anything. And especially not in modern day, where, like, hardly anything uses those retro synths. Alright, maybe once I go to past 100, it'll start getting really it'll start getting really buggy. Let's see. That sounds very strange, but... Hey, I'll roll with it. I'll roll with it, say Giga Movement. I'll roll with that. That makes it sound like I saved somebody's life, which is pretty crazy, but... It makes sense. Like, that sound does sound very therapeutic, now that I think about it, you know? Okay, so now it seems like it's stuck on round 99. So it's gonna be round 99 for, like, everything. But you can still see the levels changing. So we're gonna have a lot of round 99s. Let's fast forward through this some. Oh, I crashed it. I crashed it. Look at this crash. Okay, so after enough level skipping, it just crashes on an F. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Alright. So, now that we're done that test, let's do a Project Nested test. Let's open up Fairyland story. Let's check the default settings first. It booted right away. Let's see. Let's see. I think it's basically working about as well as it ever will. Alright, let's skip. Where's my level skip button? Where's my level skip button? Hold on. One was select. Oh, D. Okay. Oh. Oh, I found bugs! No, wait, no, that's just a game being paused, isn't it? There we go. Okay, yeah, okay. All signs point to it being working. I died. Oh, if you die in a level, it forces you to die in the next level if you try level skipping. That's what's happening. That's what's happening there. Okay, let's try the bonus level. Ooh, CPU railed on the bonus level. Okay. Okay, here's our first crash. Okay, let's go back to, Go back to Project Nested and disable stack native return or tests. Save a profile on Fairyland story. Load a Fairyland story save. No, that's not a Fairyland story save. There we go. There's 12 unknown calls. Alright, here we go. Can I die on a bonus stage? Let's see. Unsupported opcode. Some illegal opcodes are supported must be activated on EXE under CPU settings. Let's see. I guess I'll have to do that enabling then. Let's see. Allow illegal NOPs. Save profile, save and play. Oh wow, I bugged it out that bad. Okay. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try disabling native return from interrupt. Save and play. Alright, disabling native return from interrupt seems like it did the trick. Whoa, that's a buggy screen. We got a buggy screen here. Alright, there we go. Well, Holloway, what happened to you? You kinda don't look right. Poor girl bugged out. Also, there seems to be slowdown. Well, let's try resetting. So that doesn't happen at first. It happens once you get in the bonus stage, and it does the first visual bug. Then after that, the player character... Oh, if I get no bonus, then it works as intended. Okay, that's a bit weird. Huh. Let's see if all 50 levels load. Oh, I did the unsupported opcode error. Okay, so the unsupported opcode error seems to happen if I do something specific there. With the using select to do that stuff. Okay, so there are some crashes, but it seems like it might be playable. I just need to figure out what settings I need to use to make it, to optimize it. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty certain I need to disable stack native return then. Let's see. If I disable MNI at V blank, will it crash it? Yeah, it'll crash it. So do not disable MNI at V blank on this one. Okay. So let's try like playing the game for a little bit. On project listed. Alright. It starts to slow down here. Let's get that feather. Alright, that works. Yes, everybody's saying, oh, look, it's the Bubble Bobble Dragon. Totally is, yeah. Except it's shooting fire instead of, bubbles. Look! There you go, let that enemy just die. Ooh. Those say. Alright, let's try to go for the bonus stage. Yeah, this is like they said, the Fairyland story is basically the predecessor to Bubble Bobble in gameplay mechanics. Oh, there's that glitched F again. And now our poor player character is glitched. Yep. Literal F's in the chat for our little witch girl here. I think I played every enemy type, so you know what? Let's just make a state here. See if I could just quickly go through the rest of the levels. There's a lot of reused assets from here, so I highly doubt anything is going to cause a crash outside of one of those debug type issues. Let's see. Let's try clearing this bonus stage to see if this bugs things out worse. A. Gosh, it feels like it's getting even slower. Oh gosh, the whole body's disappeared now. Look at this. Look at this. I've been reduced to a dot. I've been reduced to a dot on the screen. Reduced to a dot. Oof. Alright. Let's go further. Yeah, she's headless, and then sometimes she's also armless and legless and torso-less. Yes, this is basically becoming the creepypasta land, the Fairyland creepypasta. Now there's not even a foot. There's just a there's just a couple pixels. And it looks like a leg appears during the jump animation. And the fall sprite seems to be like the only thing that's fully intact still. This is funny. I'm pretty certain the bonus stage in the arcade version is more strict. It seems like there's just a lot of things from the arcade version that aren't properly implemented in this one. You know? Like, considering that they literally had to cut the game in half, you know what I mean? Remember, this is Project Nested, so this is technically bad emulation. Like this happening here is not a normal problem with the game. This is bad emulation. R. No, I've been already streaming this for an hour and a half. I don't think I could take much more. I actually have, you know that plug and play with Bubble Bobble that I mentioned before, where I was trying to figure out if I could beat it to see if you actually get the 2-player ending, considering that you know the joystick doesn't actually have 2-player support. That joystick also has a Fairyland story in it, you know. I think this pitch is correct, although it's missing some instruments. Alright, after this one, I'll have gone to every stage. So that will basically be my confirmation that this game can be played with mostly these visual bugs. There we go! F-A-I-R-Y. F-A-I-R-Y, the pig! Yo! Okay, you know what? Okay, so that's basically my test result for the Fairyland story on Project Nested. Here, let me just throw the chat a bone here, since they clearly want this. There you go. There you go. There you go. The Fartyland story. I hope you're all happy. I hope you're all happy, chat. Here's what Mr. Miyamoto thinks of your funny sense of humors. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Alright, so yeah, let's pop up the Project Nested results, the Project Nested screen again, so that I could show my settings for the Fairyland story on Project Nested. Disable native return address, disable native return from interrupt. I also have allow illegal NOPs, although I don't know if that's really doing anything. And as long as you don't touch the level skip, it can play from start to finish. But it runs slow, and the graphics get progressively buggier as you progress. That is my result for the Fairyland story on Project Instead. Oh boy. Anyway, I think an hour 33 minutes. There isn't really anything else I could do regarding this particular prototype, is there? Probably not. Yeah, I think I'll just end the stream for now. Hold on. Wait a second here. There you go. Let's see if I can get this to blend. Oh no! Here we go. Here we go. This is our. All right. Thank you for coming in, Sanger, Aquasub, Saint Giga Movement, The Pig. I think Nansen DuBois was here earlier. Eevee was here. Naruto Uzumaki. Juterix. Oh yeah, and myself. I hope you saw the Project Instead test result there. Alright. Yes, and Nicholas. And Vapor Pony. And that spammer from earlier. I'm not exactly thanking you, but at least you showed up. And Pio. Pio the Genius. Thank you for coming in. Alright. I'm gonna be guessing the next stream I'm gonna be finding more use for Miyamoto's thumbs down gif. Until then, see you all later.